This is Liberty County Elections Board special meeting, and we have some housekeeping to take care of today. April the 1st, 2024. It's about 10:14 a.m. So none of this, by the way, guys, is April Fool's stuff. We're going to actually have
All right.
real deal. Yeah. So first item up, are there any conflicts of interest? If you've all had the opportunity to look at the agenda and/or if you have any conflicts in general.
No conflict.
No conflicts. All right, we'll move on. Rules for public comment. Public comment shall be limited to 3 minutes per person. Person wishing to address the Liberty County Elections Board shall make a request in writing, including their name and address. And I received no request for public comment. Lee, did you receive any?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, we'll move on. No public comment was noted, so we'll move on to any reason for executive session. Lee, I don't have any reason that.
I don't think there's one, sir.
No. Okay. All right, we'll move on to item 5, city and school elections. Consider and approve the contracts with the following entities to conduct the May 4th, 2024 city and school election. We have the city of Ames, general election, city of Cleveland, general election, Cleveland ISD, general election, city of Dayzetta, general election, city of Dayton, general election, Devers ISD, general election, Whole Dayzetta Freshwater Supply District, general election, city of Liberty, general election, Liberty ISD, general election, city of Plum Grove, general election, and Tarkington ISD, special election. Lee, do you have any comments on this?
They all have the same contract. I sent out copies of the contract for you guys to look at. Someone had actually already signed them. The biggest difference on this one is we had to, it reflects these people that are having the election. We divide the cost by 11. It will be countywide vote centers for these entities. And it kind of makes a path around the edge of the county. So there's a chunk of the county, mostly Commissioner Precinct 2, outer areas that do not have elections this go round. But these are the entities that will have an election on May 4th. So we'll have early voting from April 22nd to April 30th. And the election is on Saturday, May 4th.
Okay.
So, Matt, did you look at the contracts? Any problems?
I didn't see any issues.
It's our generic one we always use, so.
Yeah, exactly.
I put the price a little high. It won't be that high when we actually end up, calculating the exact amount. So, anyway, so you get to vote on and approve us contracting with those entities.
Okay. So consider and approve the contracts of the following entities, and the entities have been named. What say the board?
I make a motion
Judge
to
Knight,
accept.
I would move that we approve the aforementioned contracts.
Okay. Have a motion from Michael. You have a second?
I second.
Okay. There was a motion. Bobby was a second.
Yes, sir.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
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 All right, that motion does pass. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. Okay, the next item up is elections consolidation of precinct. Consider and approve the consolidation of precincts for the May 4th, 2024 city and school elections as follows. Consolidate precinct 1 with precinct 8. Consolidate precinct 2 with precinct 3. Consolidate precinct 6 with precinct 19. Consolidate precinct 10 with precinct 22. Consolidate precinct 11 with precinct 4. Consolidate precinct 21 with precinct 22. Consolidate precinct 24 with precinct 22. Consolidate precinct 26 with precinct 7. And consolidate precinct 30 with precinct 22. Lee, we still have just what, 30 precincts total now, or?
We have 22 precincts. For this election, we need voting locations primarily in Cleveland, Tarkington. It's just Dayton City election on this one, a much smaller area that we're covering as opposed to the ISD, which is much bigger. We need Devers ISD. It's kind of like a map of crazy Venn diagrams. We've got little chunks of area that are having elections. Plum Grove. So you'll notice that the elections are more concentrated probably in the north because that's where the bulk of them are. We've got 2 in Dayzetta, 1 in Devers, Liberty and Liberty ISD, and here, City of Ames, Ames City Hall, we're going to do in Tarkington. They want it at their board room, so we'll have it there. Most of these are consolidated because they don't have elections. So the people there really don't have anything to vote for. So normally, if we did these individually, we would, just put it wherever they tell us to. But since we're doing this countywide and we're doing the elections all together so people can vote wherever, we have to go through the task of consolidating out the areas that aren't voting in this election. Does that make sense? And trying to limit the number of locations to keep the cost down for the cities and the schools.
Okay,
Okay,
Yeah, questions?
I do not.
Okay.
all righty. With that being considered, let's say the election board. We
I'll
have to,
make the motion to accept.
okay,
And Judge Knight, I will second Sheriff Rader's motion.
okay. All righty. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays, and that motion does pass. Okay, we'll move on to last item, number 8 here. Issue notice of the May 4th, 2024 city and school election. And that's something we have to do.
Yes, we do.
Post it and let everybody know that there is going to be an election.
All the cities are required to do that. We're going to do one big one though, since we're contracting the election and it is countywide. I've got it set to go in the paper, I hope. And along with the notice of the testing that happens on the 10th for the equipment. So most of the entities will put out some kind of notice on their own, but some of them are very small. So we're going to do this for, just to cover everyone. The notice I sent you is in English and Spanish and has all the locations on it and all the times that we will be open. So Jay can sign it and then I just need you to approve it, and that's putting it in the newspaper, posting the notice.
All right, with that considered,
I don't
what's-
know the cost though.
She's working on
She's
it.
working on it.
okay,
It's not usually that bad. It's like $300 or something like that.
okay.
And we do have the money.
All right, with that, consider and approve the issuance of notice. What say the board?
Judge Knight, I would move that we go ahead and approve the issuance of the notice for the May 4th, 2024 city and school board elections.
Thank you, sir. Need a second?
I'll second that.
All right. Got a motion from Michael, a second from Bobby, to consider approve the issuance notice of the city and school election May 4th, 2024. Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Likewise, nays. And that motion passes. Thank you. All right. Anything else today?
No, this is a motion to adjourn.
Need a motion to adjourn.
Okay, I'll make that motion.
There you go, Bobby. All right.
And Judge Knight, I will second Sheriff Rader's motion to adjourn.
Okay.
Thank you, Michael. All righty. All in favor, say aye.
Bye.
Aye.
We are
Thank you,
adjourned.
guys.
Thank y'all.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay.